Okay. See here, we got Philip Puduk, also known as Anomandarix, on Dragon for Sweden against SorryKidO for Hungapore. Let me just pause this. Can I pause, please? Thank you. There we go. All right. It looks like Hungapore is first player with Secret Void. Interesting. He has this Shugenya build here. 3 against the waves, 2 all or nothing, 3 Shrine Maidens. Interesting. Trying to find those Hurricane Punches against the waves and all or nothing, and Void Fist. Also, Kitsuki's Method. Interesting. For the Swedish player, we have Crab Splash, 3 Phytons, 1 Mountain, and 3 Reprieves. More dueling focused. Do we have a Daisho here? Can't remember. No Daisho. Okay, so we see. Ooh, interesting. So we see from Sweden, Mirmot Raitsugu. I guess I could drop down my webcam. It's a bit in the way. Raitsugu with 2 Fate and a Togashi Initiate for Anomandarix, and a Tranquil Philosopher with 3 Fate from Mr. Kiddo. Also getting a Tattooed Wanderer in. Let's zoom this in a bit and go full screen. It's a bit too much. There we go. That'll do. And the Anomandarix decides to use one of his 3 let goes in that Tattooed Wanderer. Probably wants that Raitsugu to have a word with this philosopher here. Pretty good flop from SorryKidO here. Palace, Storehouse, and a Favorable Ground. Probably gonna see him getting the favor here. No sensors and no Sumikos though. Still favor is a favor. Oh, finding Upholding Authority. That's a really good find actually, because he's not gonna break that. Also we see the Void Ring. This might mean that he has all or nothing in hand. Or he just wants Raitsugu off the board, because when towered, Raitsugu can be a real problem. See a defense and a fine katana. So we're gonna see some dueling here, I guess. Favorable ground to move out, Tranquil Philosopher. Sure. I guess Anomandarix could have played that katana beforehand to ensure the duel, but at least he can use the Togashi Initiate to go for a Water Ring and ready Raitsugu again. Do we see any court games from? Yeah, 2 court games on the Hungapore player. We find Under Palace, Upholding Authority for Hungapore as well. Do we have any keepers in the... No keeper initiates in the Swedish lineup. Interesting. Let's see if Anomandarix wants to commit more resources into this conflict. He does. Plays a Hurricane Punch. I think he will be fine with just the win here, Anomandarix. Probably don't want to push this too far. 5 strength province with Upholding Authority. Yeah, that's a tough one to break. Shrine Maiden going down, finding all and nothing, discarding Ancient Master and Tattooed Wonder. Okay, so now it definitely has all and nothing. And that's 2 out of 3 Tattooed Wonders gone. And only 1 Ancient Master left as well, and 2 Shrine Maidens. Anomandarix passes. Missed the conflict, okay. Probably ready straight Sugu here. Decides to bow the Shrine Maiden instead. I mean, that's reasonable. Since SorryKidO is on 0 fate, that means that he's certainly not going to get attacked again, but does mean that still Kido gets the favor here because of the palace. And the Swedish player is also down on cards. Because he did bid that 4 bid in the beginning. Does he have anything that cares about bids? No. Maybe he decides to go for the Dishonor play here. I haven't actually played against Philip Anomandarix or seen him play. So I'm not sure what his game plan is here. Dishonoring is tough against the Tranquil Philosopher though. Ticking up that honor 1 by 1 each round. So it's a military favor, probably reasonable with a strong military board on top dragon field. Nothing happening in the cleanup phases. Discarding Tokeshi Yukuni, probably reasonable. Seeing as SorryKidO is on 3 against the waves, with no Shigenias on board as of now, but Anomandarix finding a lot of Shigenias here, deciding to go for the Tranquil Philosopher instead, probably a wise choice. Because it's gonna be a real risk to play and invest a lot of faith in one of these guys and have them bowed directly. Another Tranquil Philosopher for Kido. So Dishonoring is gonna be a real tough one here. It's probably gonna have to go for the... It's probably gonna be a conquest win here for either player. Is my sound on? It is on. Yes. Kido with the probably 5 bid here. Anomandarix thinking about it. It's another 4. Interesting. So now it's down 4 cards. I mean, no province is broken as of yet, and still early in the game. Is there a problem with the stream? Anyways, we'll see. Finger of Jade. Right, Sugu. To protect from what? I mean, Kido is on Void Fist, but he's gonna need a lot of pumps to get to Retsugu's skill. Maybe just to get the +2 from the Stronghold. Or if he finds Shameful Display. Or Meditations of the Tao, of course. Oh, wait, well, he does find Shameful Display. Oh, I see what you mean. There we go. Fixed now. Let's go to discarded Finger of Jade. Oh, yeah. Defend your honor, though. No, let go here. Probably gonna see a 1-bid from Anomandarix here. Because it looks like, yeah, he is on that dishonor strategy here. Going for the Earth Ring, wise choice. He is down on cards. He's down on 5 cards already. He's breaking now. Another let go from Kido. Oh, that's rough. Kido finding 2 let goes in his top 20 cards. Well, Anomandarix is on 3 reprieves, so hopefully for him he has... but isn't it 5 now? Oh, I see. You can't really see the bottom. I go like this. Yeah, void faced. Nice. I mean, I'm sorry if you can't see all of it, but for me it looks fine. You can see most of it. So we see a break here, discarding the second Ancient Master. But still down 5 cards, he had to use that Void Fist there. We're probably gonna see SorryKidO with a favor all game, because I'm not sure Anomandarix wants to... I know, I can't really... Doesn't really want to go away. Oh. There we go. Alright, now we're set. Here we go. We see some fight for the fate on the rings here. Kido moving the fate on the air ring to the fire ring. Anomandarix responds with by moving the fate on the fire ring to the water ring, and Kido moves it back to the fire ring. So some monk shenanigans going on here. We see a fire attack political from the Tranquil Philosopher. A bit risky, and just in case Anomandarix has a court games here. Instead, decides to defend though. Probably has something here. Ornate fan. He has spent 1 let go, okay. And Kido probably doesn't have another let go in his hand, because he didn't let go that Seal of the Dragon. What will be Anomandarix's first? Oh, he's deciding not to defend here. I mean, if he doesn't defend, he's gonna get dishonored, so he has to use the pump anyways. Probably deciding that he wants to get a ring out of it. No, he goes for defense. Okay, defense. Now, so now he has to win this ring for it to be worth it. Tattooed Wanderer played into the conflict with no fate. Interesting. One-off Kitsuki method from Kido here. Some spicy tech right there. Let go from Anomandarix. So both players have used 2 let goes. Seal of the Dragon from Kido, which means that he is currently winning. Ooh, and a fight on from Anomandarix. Interesting. Well, if he can duel the Philosopher, remove 1 fate, and then if he has the Mountain doesn't fall, he can go Void and kill off that Philosopher. Defender still winning with that trigger. Probably gonna see a duel here from Anomandarix. Hurricane Punch. Okay. Just to make sure, I guess. That's a bit of a waste, but he was on 4 to 3. I mean, it would have been rough for him to lose that duel. Yeah, 1-to-1 bid. Now, do we see the mountain here? See a pass from Kido. We see the mountain does not fall, the one-off mountain. Wow. It's always kind of a feel bad to use mountain as a first player. But now, looks like it could be really crucial here. Getting that void ring. Taking control of the board here. Let's see what he finds though. If he finds Pilgrimage, that could be a problem. Because he's down on 3 cards in hand. To 10. 3 to 10. Oh, he goes for Pulling Authority, of course. Not risking any scouting here. No defense and probably a pass. Thinking about it. Going over his choices here. He does have 10 cards in hand. Oh, he does pass. Okay. And we see Tranquil Philosopher leaving play this turn. Now, for next turn. Does Anomandarix have the reprieve for his Retsugo, or will he... Ooh... He had the second Shrine Maiden. Finding a Void Face, discarding Court Games and Seal of the Dragon. Shrine Maiden is an interesting choice for this deck because he doesn't have super many... what do you call it? Keyhoes or spells in this deck. But the ones that he has are very key here. Find Shameful Display, no defense pass. Kido plays a Hurricane Punch to break that chain fall. So Anomandarix is up on board and on honor, but he's behind 7 cards. Well, if you count the attachments, he's down 5 cards. According to Gashikuni, keeping the Mia Mystique, probably a reasonable choice if there's a problem with attachments here. You see the one off to Gashi Mendicant, another Mia Mystique, that's a bit unlucky, and your Kuni also a bit unlucky. We see Kudaka from Kido here, opening up that airing even more. We'll see a Mia Mystic from Anomandarix, probably a pass here from Kido. Probably might see a Mendicant buy here. Yeah, with no fate, drawing cards. Will Anomandarix go for the... Oh, he goes for the 5-bit here, yeah. He sees that the Dishonor is probably miles away here. Well, he was up on board going into this turn 3. But the way it looks right now, you know, with Kudaka 3 Fate and Honored Tranquil Philosopher 2 Fate, and all these guys may be leaving play after this turn, unless he has his reprieves. He has 3 of them in his deck, so he's probably seen at least 1 here. And there are 2 let goes played from Kido. But still, this is going to be a problem for a few turns onward for Anomandarix. Watering political, interesting to put a katana on going political. No, he's changing it military. I mean, he probably doesn't want to get dueled by Retsugu, but ooh, Revels, Midnight Revels in row. That's a really rough hit for our Hungaporean friend. He did have that favor though. Ooh. So Anomandarix does have to defend. Oh yeah, against the waves, that's right, of course. So he has to put up a defense here. Against the waves is a card that is a 3-off in Kido's deck. And he didn't find any of them with his 2 Shrine Maidens, so he probably has at least 1 in hand. Yeah, against waves, there we go. What can Anomandarix do here? If he loses this conflict, Retsugu will be bowed. Is he a Banzai? Probably with a kick. He's still losing this conflict though, because of the Dragon Stronghold. And another fine katana. Oh yeah, he's gonna have to dump a lot more resources into this conflict. Mr. Anomandarix. He can lose. Sad face, yeah. This is a rough conflict for our Swedish hero, non-biased commentary. Against the villains of Hungaporia. Finger of Jade. Probably just to have box active. Full active. That +2. Anomandarix is gonna have to play an attachment that, like a katana or another hurricane punch if he has his third. Void Fist won't matter here because Finger Jade. He's gonna need at least 2 more skill here. He passes. Yeah, well, he's winning right now, so of course. See the stronghold bow. Now Anomandarix must act again. Fine Katana. Okay, he finds his second Fine Katana. Does Kido has his third let go here? Or Seal and Hurricane Punch? I don't think he runs Banzai. No Banzais, yeah. So it has to be another Fine Katana. Well, yeah. Or Silo Dragon and Hurricane Punch, yeah. So it's gonna go up to 10. So Anomandarix is gonna need another card here to defend this conflict. I will not get another Skräm, Mr. Legohoff. So the attachments on the Kodaka are Fine Katana, Finger Jade, and Silo Dragon. And there's the box to go up to 8, and we have 2 for Fine Katana 5, and a Banzai to go up to 9 for Anomandarix. He passes, forcing Kido to show that Hurricane Punch. Void Fist instead. Sure. Couldn't he have Void Fisted the... Oh, it's an 8. Yeah, it was 1 off to Void Fist the Tranquil Philosopher. Does that mean that it doesn't have the Hurricane Punch then? Yeah, box for +1 here. I mean, obviously he would have gone for the Hurricane Punch and then Void Fist. What? He has the third let go. Okay, he could have gone for the break here. Huh. Bit of a misplay here from SorryKidO. He does win the conflict here. And bowing Ratsugo, so it's a big win. Even if it doesn't break here, it's still a big win here. Never mind. Oh wait, he has Finger Jade. He has... Oh, it was Kido who Void Fisted. Okay, so he spends 2 Void Fists to get the break. We'll see the Ratsugo. Bow. Do we have a conflict character from Anomandarix? He passes. So no conflict characters in hand for Anomandarix. He is on 3 Tattooed Wanderers. out of which one is gone. Probably gonna see another break here. Yeah, exactly. That Void Fist on the 1-drop. Assert dominance, I guess. Probably won't need that for the final fight, right? Going air here is probably a great choice. And we see that initial 4 bids coming to bite Anomandarix in the ass, because 2 Tranquil Philosophers ticking up his honor every turn. That's hard to dishonor, which means that he's down on cards now, and he has been down on cards all game. See a break on meditations. Anomandarix passes his second conflict. Reprieve? No reprieve. Oh, okay, that's rough. Gets to use Mendicant though, needs to find something real juicy here to claw his way back into this game. This is the deciding game for Sweden versus Hungapore. If Sweden loses, we lost this match against Hungapore. Discards Yukuni. We see the one and only Mitsu and a Mirumoto Dojo and Palace. A bit too late here, Palace. Storehouse is good though. Probably gonna see a Yukuni here from Kido. So that's Sacred Sanctuary under box for Anomandarix, probably the same for Kido. Which could mean that Kido is gonna have some problem getting through to this stronghold. Mitsu being the fire breathing maniac that he is. Oh yeah, Yukuni has this ability that's kind of good against Mitsu, because hey, I can play my Hurricane Punches again. That's fair, right? And Kido is on Cloud Mine, so we might see a cloud coming out here on Anomandarix Mitsu. Yeah. Yukuni was Mitsu all along, which means that Mitsu is Togashi, right? Or we'll see. My guess is that Enlightened Warrior is Togashi. Is he called Enlightened Warrior? The guy who gets fate on him when you declare a conflict with a fated ring. That's Enlightened Warrior, right? Anyways, Kido using Tranquil Philosopher to move fate around, and Mandarix does the same. Yeah, there's the cloud on Mitsu. Ooh, that's rough. And Mandarix Snaplet goes. And the second Cloud Mine. And that's all 3 let goes gone. Still, I think we're gonna see an attack here. Because of that Sacred Sanctuary. Probably gonna see a fire conflict. Togashi Yukuni is on 3 glory still, so that is gonna help him in the stronghold conflict here. Yeah, going fire. Military probably needs to find a break here, but going for upholding authority. I mean, finding pilgrimage is a real feel bad, but he needs to win this game too, you know. Only Crab can win by not winning, because that's like their archetype. Oh yeah, and Lion, because they are not lose to win, but lose less. Okay, so we see a defend here from Kodaka, probably has an against the waves in hand. Anomandarix equipping a Finger of Jade. I'm not sure if he wants to spend any more resources into this conflict, because he's probably gonna need them for Stronghold. He decides to do it anyways. Well, getting both boxes triggered. Guess it's fine. Pass from Kido. Does Anomandarix have anything else to declare? Don't go to England. Anomandarix pondering. He passes. Okay. Pass from Anomandarix. Do we see it against the waves? If not, then it's probably gonna go for the watering. Yeah, finding no reprieves for that Raitsugu really hurt Anomandarix. Ooh, and the Tattooed Wanderer, so Sacred Sanctuary doesn't even matter here. Unless he has found a Tattooed Wanderer of his own here. He passes. Because Mitsu is clouded, which means that he's blank, which means that covert does not exist on... Oh yeah, Finger of Jade. He has a Finger of Jade on him. That's correct. See an airing here. Military air, okay. Gonna go with both, maybe? Yeah, both. And we see, of course, Sacred Sanctuary on the Stronghold, reading Mitsu. So that's gonna be 10 to 6 to begin with. And probably a 12 to 6 with Yukuni. Yukuni using Hurricane Punch. Sorry, I was blanking out for a bit. So Anomandarix is gonna need to find something here. Needs to find his third Hurricane Punch, another sword, a Bonsai. Yeah, the Tranquil Philosopher is on 4 skill, so Void Fist could send Mitsu home. But Anomandarix is playing a Bonsai here. Keep himself in this game, going up to 10 to 10. Hurricane Punch from Kiddo, so he has found his third Hurricane Punch. Oh, it was the second one. Okay. So Tranquil Philosopher is up to 6 here. So we can Void Fist the Philosopher. He could anyways, just needs to spend one more card. He's thinking about the Defend Your Honor here. Anomandarix, he has 2 of them. He has played 1. Decides to let it go. So now it's 12 to 10. Kiddo has to play 1 more card. Oh, a reprieve on the Philosopher, interesting. Problem is that he has a Void Fist in hand. He has played 2 cards right now, so he could Void Fist either the Philosopher or the Yokuni. Probably gonna Void Fist the Philosopher so he doesn't get fisted in return. Fist fest here. Yokuni going up to 7. Do we see the Void Fist from Anomandarix here? He has played only one Void Fist. Well, we're gonna have to see it now. Oh, he hasn't copied yet, right? He hasn't used Yukuni. Is it until the end of the phase? Yeah, he hasn't copied yet, okay. But still, Void Fist here. It's probably... yeah, the thing to do. Void Fisting Yukuni. Which means that it's gonna be okay for Anomandarix, this conflict here. He might still be in this. Yeah, Kiddo passes. Mitsu stays standing. Now the interesting thing. Does he go for a conflict here? Because if Kiddo has found a second against the waves, which he probably has with only 5 cards left in the deck, and he has 2 against the waves left. So yeah, he probably has 1 left. It's gonna be really risky to commit to another conflict here. It does go for the Water Ring though, sensible. Still pounding that Upholding Authority though. Not risking finding... what is it? It's like... oh, he is on Resto. Okay. So Kiddo is on Restoration of Balance. Yeah, that would be a problem here. Could have gone scouting for that a couple of turns earlier, but when he didn't have any cards in hand. We see a pass. Anomandarix playing a court games. Going up to 6, so he's gonna break this. So why not go for the pilgrimage? Oh yeah, Yokuni is also Shigenya, so he just Reddy's Yukun instead, of course. Yeah, I forgot he was a Shugenya. Anomandarix passes. Do we see it against the waves? No, against the waves. He hasn't found them yet. Wow. That is really unlucky from Kido. Wow. So our Swedish hero lives another day against this really scary board. Alright, a decent flop here from Anomandarix. Swordsmith is gonna be really good here. Trying to find those extra pieces. But yeah, ooh, Investigator is also a really good flop here from Kido. Hand knowledge is kind of important in these last conflicts. Kido passes. Do we see the right Sugubai as well? Probably. With like 0 fate, 1 fate, okay. And we see the Swordsmith finding... What does he find? Probably has a number of choices here. Takes a fine katana. Alright. But yeah, that covert on Yukuni is gonna be a problem here. That is his last Tattooed Wanderer though, so no more covert from Kido. Yeah, he needs a Wanderer of his own. He has played only one, so he should have one in hand at least. But as we all know, card games are card games. Well, now he certainly has two against waves in hand because he has drawn his entire deck. This Kido guy. So yeah, we're gonna see probably a full smash political, and if Anomandarix manages to survive, he's gonna ready Kudaka and Yukuni and then smash again. Cloud Mine on Yukuni. Alright. Good choice. And using Tranquil Philosopher to move around some fate. Yeah, fire seems like a good choice for Kido here. Ooh, Jade Masterpiece, the moneymaker. Probably gonna move a fate from Earth Ring or Void Ring. Finger Jade on Mitsu to get him into the conflict. Moving the fate to the Void Ring instead. Interesting. Yeah, I would have gone for the firing instead of this Void from Kido. Void doesn't really matter here. Unless he has All or Nothing, which he has because he has drawn his entire deck, so he has 2 All or Nothings. You know. Yeah, he has 2 All or Nothings, so Void does things. And we see a full attack here from Kido. 14. Probably gonna see a big defense from Anomandarix as well. 7, 9, 11, 13. Or will he save? Right, Sugu, that's yeah, that's reasonable actually. Because he needs to win the second attack as well. Oh yeah, he could have saved the Sanctuary, that's right. Okay, now we get to see Anomandarix's hand here. Kido going into the tank here, seeing all the lines of play. There's still one Void Fist left and one Hurricane Punch. Both court games are gone. He has 2 fans, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 2 Ornate fans. He has all the time in the world to think about this. It would have been nice if we got to see the hand while the effect was active. So we could see, yeah, okay, we see. Assassination doesn't matter, Cloud Mind, they didn't have fate for that, defend your honor. Fine Katan discards to Fine Katan, okay. With fan or prayer, Silver Dragon, Tattooed Wanderer. Okay. Interesting to discard the Fine Katana. Probably deciding he's not gonna win this conflict. Just go for the win. Did he have a Wanderer? Oh yeah, he's a Wanderer, that's right. We see Kido thinking about his choices here. Did he see all the lines of play? He knows there's a Fine Katana, a Ornate Fan, and 2 seals. 1 seal left, there's a seal on Mitsu right now. Yeah, he passes. He has no need to win this conflict. Now, Anomandarix could go for the big brain play and go Earth here and discard one of the against the waves. I mean, that won't work because he's gonna use both, unless he decides for some reason to play a conflict character into the conflict, which lets Anomandarix use Defend Your Honor against one of those against the waves. Right? That's a great line of play, right? He goes water. Okay. He's gonna lose 3 skill here to ready another 3. I mean, sure. Finding Resto. Okay, so he can discard Assassination, he can discard Cloud, he can discard Reprieve. Yeah, that's not too bad. It was a joke, Mr. Tenorim. It's a terrible line of play. Oh yeah, covert. Yeah, so he should have played the Tattooed Wanderer instead of the Finger Jade on Mitsu. That is correct, entirely correct. And he decides to play. I guess those don't matter in the military conflict. Yeah, against the waves on Yukuni. No, he went water to ready his Doom Shigenya, which means that he just got a break and still had the same board presence. Yeah, he doesn't run any keepers actually. So we see Mitsu gone. So a Doom Shigenya versus that's 3 to that's 7, that's 5, 7. So Kido is up 5 skill, which means that Anomandarix literally cannot win this because he doesn't have pumps left. Oh yeah, and we know his hand, so yeah, it's over. This is over. Well played to the Hungaporean team, taking the win against Sweden here, the champions from last year. Hopefully the other Swedish players can touch up the numbers a bit. We still have our crane and we have a lion mirror, I think. And some other game. We have our scorpion as well. But yeah, did the watering not have any fate? The watering didn't have any fate either. Oh well. Yeah, head over to Pimitten's stream and watch Switzerland. Who are playing Stilfer? Is it who are playing for what clans are playing in the Swiss and Spain game? I have no idea how to raid. Crab and... Do I like type that into chat or what? Okay. I'll do that. One moment. Oops. Why is the chat gone? There we go. Are we in, boys? That's weird. Just head over to that stream. I'm gonna close it down here. Head over to Pimittens to watch that game, or Greece versus France is coming up soon, with Shooter versus Balaviaris. So a lot of games to watch here tonight. But thanks for watching this game, and I'll see you around.